say I'm out of touch with reality, 'cause I want love, the type you see in movies. Is it too much to ask for somebody who makes me feel something like it's straight out of a TV screen? I wanna kiss in the rain, get drunk on champagne with me, dancing outside, catching midnight trains. I wonder how it feels to fall in love head over heels. Somebody who loves me right, you and I, Bonnie and Clyde, all of my nights. I bet that it wouldn't be so cold if I got you to hold, the one that treats me like a princess. I'm Juliet, fireworks when we met, you'd be my Romeo. But then somebody say cut, get back to reality. My friends, they laugh at me, say I live in la dream of perfect friends. Plot twist, he don't exist, but we accept the love we think we deserve. And I know my worth, if it's not good, then I don't want it at all. I don't want it at all. I wanna be that girl standing in front of the boy, saying yes to all the questions she don't have to ask. Yeah, I really like that. Somebody who loves me right, you and I, Bonnie and Clyde, all of my nights. I bet that it wouldn't be so cold if I got you to hold, the one that treats me like a princess. I'm Juliet, fireworks when we met, you'd be my Romeo. But then somebody say cut, get back to reality. You're dressed in white, a perfect bride, walking down to you, my perfect guy. All my friends who mocked me happy cry and be like, oh my God, surreal but nice. I'll dress in white, a perfect bride, walking down to you, my perfect guy. All my friends who mocked me happy cry and be like, oh my God, somebody who loves me right, you and I, Bonnie and Clyde, all of my nights. I bet that it wouldn't be so cold if I got you to hold, the one that treats me like a princess. Fireworks when we met, be my Romeo. Nobody say cut, this will be my reality.
Back to reality.
That is how we do it here on the morning show. Welcome back, everyone. And of course, a big round of applause for our performer, which we were going to welcome here and have a conversation with us.
Have a sit here.
Hi, Violette.
Sorry.
Thanks again for that performance. Have a seat.
Nice. That was Violette Wautier.
Yes.
Am I saying it right?
Yes.
All right.
French, by the way, I found that out. Yeah.
All right, with her single, Back to Reality. Maybe before we start the talk show, maybe you can introduce yourself in Thai to us.
Oh, in Thai.
In Thai.
สวัสดีค่ะ Violette Wautier ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ It's like apakabar.
You always say that when
Yeah, I do that a lot, I know.
Welcome to Indonesia, by the
Thank
way.
you.
It's so glad to have you here all the way from Thailand. Before we get into your music and your song, what are you doing here in Indonesia? Tell us a little bit about this trip.
Yes, well, I mean, back in 2020, I had my first English album. It's called Glitter and Smoke.
Okay.
And I saw comments that I have fans in Indonesia.
Right, okay.
But remember, 2020 was
No
COVID.
traveling
Yeah.
allowed.
So yeah, so now when I had my English project. I just want to come out and meet my fans in person now. So
That's so cool.
So that's why we're here.
So you
meeting
got
fans.
discovered even by fans all the way from over here. How do you think that is that you got this exposure outside of your home country?
Well, it's really amazing. I think it's the internet now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
true.
travels. So it's really amazing. I mean, I didn't know I would have fans here. So yeah.
Is this your first time here in Indonesia?
No, not
No.
actually. Yeah.
Okay.
This is my first time performing here.
I see. All right. So, can you talk more about your single, the one that you performed for us earlier, "Back to Reality"? What is it about?
We heard a lot of instances of all of the fantastical situations, but then it's hey, back to reality.
Yeah, so it's about being a hopeless romantic and
You're talking.
No,
to one over there.
no. I'm a hopeful romantic, not hopeless. I'm hopeful.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a hopeful romantic. I'll use that word now. It's a hopeful romantic kind of song. It's you want the love that you only see in the movies, you know.
Right.
But sometimes you only have a few friends that would be you know what, you're delusional. Just be a little bit more realistic here. So yeah, so that's the song it's about.
Is this something that that you personally experienced yourself? I mean, tell us about the creative process, how you came up with the idea for this song.
Okay, well, yeah, it's not my personal experience. It's one of my friends.
Okay.
And he was having he was heartbroken during the time. And then we start asking okay, what do you want the qualities of your lover or your significant to be? And once he started describing the love he kind of wants, we were all stunned.
You're watching.
We were yeah, I mean, I know you grow up with Disney, but I mean, to this point. So yeah, so we were okay, you need to be, you need to get back to reality.
Keep it real. Keep it real.
Yeah, and that was when I was okay, this is such an interesting character to write about, and I just want to make him happy as well. So I wrote the song.
Okay, so you get all the inspirations from people around you.
Yes, and sometimes about myself as well.
All right.
You write all this stuff yourself?
Yes.
Really? So from the musical process, what is it usually like? Do you get the idea for a song and then to create the music for it, or do you just sometimes have a tune and then you have to decide what am I going to talk about in this song?
It depends really. This one is I start writing the song first. I have the idea first.
Right.
But some of the songs are I watch a movie and I just felt so much to the point where I had to stop and start writing.
Nice.
I'm really emotional.
Well, that is a perfect to lead us to the next question.
Yes.
Because this is from your EP, Call Me Dramatic. Are you dramatic?
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
I was going to say, you're talking to one right now.
I am dramatic. Now, can you talk more about Call Me Dramatic?
Call me dramatic. Well, like we said, I think we're all a little bit mad and dramatic in a way.
Of course.
Yeah, and I think dramatic, it might sound negative at the beginning, but I feel this is a way to express yourself. You know, it's being overly exaggerating something. Okay, back to reality, for example, you can see I want to have that kind of love, a prince with a white horse riding, very delusional. It's a very dramatic way to say what love you want. Or when you're sad, you're not just sad, you're devastated so much that you want to die, to that point.
Extreme.
Or you're in love and it's there's a song called Envy on the EP. It's called Envy and it's you're in love, but not normal in love. It's you're in love to the point where you're so happy and so grateful to the point you're so envy yourself that you're this happy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can relate to that.
You guys are soulmates.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I am dramatic. But what situation can make you feel dramatic? Is it through your daily life? Are you that dramatic or?
I think I am without knowing. It's just a way to express.
Yeah.
For example, I had this conversation with my friends. If we were to lose a passport in the airport, what would our reaction be like?
You're what?
Oh my God, my passport's gone! It's like that.
Okay.
I guess all artists are a bit dramatic, right? All artists.
Yeah, we
all
can
of
say
us.
that.
You're right. All of us are a bit dramatic, but we didn't research this ourselves, but a member of our production team told us a story, and you have to verify whether it's true or not, that you once cried because you could not find a parking spot. Is that true?
It is true.
Is it true?
Oh yeah.
It is true, and
Tell us the story behind it.
That's how I get a parking spot.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I mean Thailand. We're quite like siblings with
Very
Jakarta,
much
Bangkok
so.
because of the
Yes,
traffic.
very
Yeah.
much so.
Because of the traffic,
Yeah.
and I had like this traffic in the parking lot in a mall in Bangkok, to the point like 1 hour I cannot find a
Really,
parking.
1 hour.
1 hour,
Okay,
yeah.
That's stressful.
So I don't know what to do anymore, to the point I have to cry. And then I rolled down my window to the security guy and just went like, I'm so sorry, but I cannot find a parking
And he
space.
found
Can
you
you
one.
help me? He was so shocked, to the point that he has to take out the cone where he put for the
Yeah.
reserve parking. Like, okay, go here.
You just gave us
crazy.
a wonderful idea what to do when
That's an inspiration for me. Oh my gosh.
she can cry on cue, so don't worry, it'll work for you. I don't know if it'll work that well for me.
Yeah, but don't do that too often.
No.
you know?
It works once in a while.
No,
You really have to.
but okay, aside from being dramatic and okay, it's okay to be dramatic. What message do you want to convey through this E EP?
Yeah, just exactly that. It's okay to be dramatic. I feel like I said, we're all dramatic, and I hope that this EP could help you express being yourself, being dramatic. And it's okay. As women, sometimes we feel like we need to suppress our emotions and not show it too much.
Yeah.
And it's okay to feel and be honest with yourself. Maybe like not to the point where you cry to the security guard. Maybe one time is fine, but it's okay to be dramatic.
How about men? Do you think it's okay for men to be
Of
dramatic?
course, everyone can be dramatic.
Yeah, I know. She's always trying to get me to be more dramatic. I'm always trying to do
No,
the
I
opposite.
want to get you to get in touch with yourself.
That's
Yes.
true. So, you're a solo female singer. You're still fairly young. You have already achieved and garnered achievements along the way throughout your career. Tell us a little bit about where you feel you are right now, and as an artist, as a performing artist, and as a creator, what factors that have molded you the way you are today, and where you see yourself in the coming years?
Yes, well, how I've become this person, I think like I have to thank to my like support system, like my family, my friends, my team, my fans. They really help me a lot, and they really support me, showing me love, and it really helped me grow as a person and as an artist. And looking forward, I just hope we can grow, like keep growing together, and yeah, there will be more music to come. But for now, it's like call me dramatic, and I'm really looking forward to meet like Indonesian fans, and we're having a showcase today. So yeah, Today, yes.
Where and when? Where?
In
where-
the evening, I'm not sure where. In Jakarta.
All
In
right,
Jakarta, okay. We'll look it up. But I also want to know about your influence, your musical influence.
Yes.
Who are your idols?
My idols, oh, there's so many. I mean, every artist that I listen to, I would take in, and they all stay in my bones. And I just,
Okay.
when I write, they come out. I mean, but I'm like the biggest Swiftie ever.
Me too. I'm here, girl.
It's like a match made in heaven. So not only are you familiar with Indonesian fans, you're also familiar with Indonesian musicians. As a couple of years ago, you actually collaborated with a popular music group here in Indonesia, Weird Genius. So tell us a little bit about how that came about, who approached who, and how did it happen?
I'm not sure who approached who. I don't remember anymore. But what happened was I know Weird Genius because of their music. They
Yeah, of
had a
course.
really good, like I love their work, and I think like maybe it's the team that connect us together. And I love their work, and I love the song that he sent it over, and we were like, yeah, instantly, like, and we want to create something new. And I know like his style of music is
Like, I was
quite
gonna say,
different
it's
from me.
cross-genre, right?
Yeah, and I think like that's why it's so interesting, because
Yeah.
we're so different, but we create something new. And the most interesting part was like how to work and navigate through COVID.
Yeah.
That was during COVID. That's
Yes.
right.
it was
So yeah, that was really fun, and I get to meet them like a year later. And only one member, by the way, not the whole Weird Genius team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any plans to collaborate with Indonesian musicians, other Indonesian musicians?
Well, I'm open
Yeah.
to do that, but I don't know a lot of artists in
Okay.
Indonesia, so if you can give me suggestions, that would be cool.
Well,
I know a DJ here.
Okay. Oh, you DJ.
yeah, a
Wow.
little bit high end for me. I don't think it'll be a little bit too much pressure. Call me dramatic, but you know. Anyway, speaking of which, you made this trip with the hopes of being able to finally meet your fans in person.
Yes.
But for those of you that aren't able to meet Violette in person, anything you want to say to them, like perhaps Indonesian fans that are tuning in right now?
Well, I just want to say Apakabat.
Apa kabar?
Yeah, I'm really grateful to be here. And if you're not coming to the showcase, I hope like we can get to meet each other in person anytime soon. Maybe we'll have a show in the future. And I'm grateful that you can connect with my music. Just want to say terima kasih. And I hope, thank you for showing love through all of the comments. I read them all. So if you like say that you're from Indonesia, I'll be so happy to see that. And I just want to say thank you for being so chakar to me. Chakar to me. And I hope you find me chakap as well.
You are.
Thank you.
Who's been teaching you Bahasa Indonesia, by the way?
The team.
Oh, that's so cool. It's nice.
I learned a lot, but I forgot a few already. But what stays with me was chakap.
Chaka.
That's the important one.
Yeah.
Everyone will love being called that. So good luck with your showcase tonight.
Yep.
And we wish you nothing but the best in this and future
Thank you
endeavors
so
as
much
well.
for coming here
so
today.
much. Thank you for having me. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama. Terima kasih kembali. All right, we got to take a short break here on the show, but we have more interesting stories for you when we return after this next short break. So stay tuned with us here on the C Morning Show.